Go ahead.
And a very good evening, everybody. I'm John Cole. The coveted final list is out for Mr. and Miss Basketball in this basketball crazy state of North Dakota. Here we go. Mr. Basketball finalist Mason Claybo, Fargo Davies, 28.4 points a game, 77, 7.7 rebounds, and 64 assists, led Davies to the finals. They finished second. It's only in its second year of AA, but he is now AA's all-time scoring leader, a tremendous basketball player. So is this man, Walker Broughton, West Hope, Newburgh, 22.9 points, 6.5 rebounds, 2.2 assists. The last 2 years led the Sioux to the state B title as a junior, then a second-place finish on Saturday. An outstanding hard-nosed player, makes big shots. He is headed to NDSU to play college football. The winner will be announced on Friday. Miss Basketball, Jaden Hale, West Fargo Horace, 23.8 points a game, 16 rebounds, led Horace to their first ever state title. It just shows you how important it is to have a good big girl. She is headed to Gonzaga to play Division I college basketball. Miss Crockett is also a very good player from Northern Cass, 23 points a game with 16 big rebounds, and she is headed to Jamestown. So two very good players. Once again, the winner will be announced on Friday. Now, Alex Herman has gone cross-town to sign a Coyote standout, a two-time All-WDA selection, Bridger Johnson. And Alex, well, he likes his game.
You know, I think the big things with him is what just of a team first person he is. You know, that's really kind of something that we emphasize with our guys. You see that in the number of guys that we play, and also in the number of guys that we get buy-in to play the way that we do. He's definitely a team first type guy, and he's also got a lot of the different, you know, skill set stuff of what we need in our offense. He's got the ability to do some things off the bounce. You know, when he was younger, he showed a lot of the more of the catch and shoot type stuff. You know, and he's really kind of over the years he's improved his ball handling, and those are all things that we, you know, very much utilize every single possession in our offense, you know, and things that you just can't always find too much of.
A couple times as a junior, he had 2 40-plus games, so he can score.
Yeah, he really can. I think the one thing that'll be really nice for him as well, too, is, you know, coming in, there's always that transition period of where you're trying to kind of get used to a new level and everything with that. You know, the nice thing is he's really going to be surrounded with a bunch of, you know, good guys, and also a bunch of guys in our program now that know what that transition kind of looks like and can then also be able to help him with it on a consistent daily basis.
Well, what a weekend it was at UND. On Friday, they were beaten at the Frozen Face-Off by Western Michigan 4-2. They won 21 games but will not be competing at the NCAA tournament this year. Yesterday, the school fired their head coach, Brad Berry, 10 seasons behind the bench. Of course, won a national championship in his very first campaign, 2015-2016, 227 wins, 119 losses, 35 ties. While the school is looking for his replacement, Dane Jackson has been named the interim head coach. So one of the best head coaching jobs in college hockey is now open. That is for sure. Now, those Twins are going to open their 2025 season on Thursday in St. Louis against the Cardinals. It's an afternoon game. Pablo Lopez gets the ball for the Twins, hoping he can be their ace again and pitch them to a division title again. For the Redbirds, it's former Twin Sonny Gray. I am sure that these Minnesota Twins cannot wait to begin the new season. Let's take a timeout on First News at 10.